Hello, welcome to my podcast. So I am Gabriela, and actually a little fun fact. I don't have a name for the podcast yet. So when you listen to it, there will be a name, but right now I can't tell you what is the name of this podcast because I don't have it. So let's see what it will become. But I'm still recording this episode because I'm excited about it. And this will be the number one episode of my podcast. So welcome to this podcast. And I am going to be covering as a first topic, I'm going to be talking about mindset, because this is a topic I was asked to write an article about, and that gave me the idea that I could actually extend what I have to say on this topic. So I'm going to share with you my three first tips in this episode, and then there will be more in future episodes, actually. So my three first tips. So the first tip actually about using your mindset and improving your mindset in order to sell art online. The first one that I want to share is that you have to stop waiting for permission. So many artists I am working with actually are waiting for permission before they start selling their artworks. One of the way artists are waiting for permission is that they wait for buyers to ask them to buy their art in order to sell. They won't go for it by themselves. They won't ask for the sale by themselves. They will ask for people to tell them, is your artwork available, before they decide to sell. Another way artists often wait for permission before they sell art online is that they expect art galleries to recognize their talent so their artworks are worth selling. The reality is that actually no one is going to let you know that you are ready to sell art online. You are the one who needs to make the decision before it starts happening. And a good way to realize that you are ready and that you can do it even though no one has told you to get started is to maybe find an example of someone else, another artist who has done it, who is selling art regularly, who is taking action online and inspires you. So find an example so you feel excited, so you feel inspired. And actually a good way to find an example is to join, for example, a community of artists who take action. And this is what my community is about, the Artist Entrepreneur Club. So if you need that kind of inspiration, check the Artist Entrepreneur Club, of course. And so that's my first tip. So stop waiting for permission. The second tip is to get clear on why people love what you do. You could do all of the steps of selling art online, from finding your art buyers to being consistent on social media and showing up regularly in your business. But if you don't understand why people want your artworks, you might not manage to sell them because you won't know the right information to share with your audience, the information that people resonate with, that your audience resonates with, and the information about what they love in your artworks, and the information that will lead them to buy. And so the first step when selling your artworks online is to get clear on why people love your artworks and why they want to buy them. A great way to get this information is to have conversations with your audience of art buyers. Conversations are going to be at the center of your sales anyway. You will need these conversations. If you want to sell art, you will need to go through having conversations with your buyers. You will need to get to know them. If you're not sure about who you could speak with when it comes to what people love about your art, if you're not sure about how to find your buyers yet, you could start with people who you know who are not potential buyers, like other artists who are friends or colleagues or peers or family members or friends who are not artists as well, and ask them about what they like in your artworks. What would be the reason why they might want to purchase it? Because even if that's not exactly the reason why your audience will want to purchase it, that will get you started with creating the right post, with creating better posts. Right, so having this information will be an amazing source of information to sell to your future art buyers. So my third and last tip for today, but I will cover more of them in future episodes because I have 10 in total, and today I'm only covering 3 of them, is to stop talking and thinking about your mindset and to start doing. An important step in improving your mindset is to stop talking about it and to stop thinking about it. So it might be time to start doing instead. don't take it as an offense. It's not meant like that. I completely understand that it's really tempting to talk about our mindset forever. I'm completely guilty of that. And it's tempting to understand ourselves in every possible way. But thinking too much about it, listening too much about it, and learning too much about it is sometimes a big reason why you are not reaching your goals of selling art online. Because if you're spending time thinking, learning, talking about it, then you're not spending time doing. And it can sometimes be a good excuse for procrastination. So if you feel that you are not taking action enough, and instead you're listening, learning, and talking too much about mindset, and that you understand now yourself really well, and a bit too well maybe, and that at the same time you're not reaching your goals, it's probably time to start taking more action. So I hope that there is no offense taken, because that's not meant that way, and that these 3 first tips are really helpful. I look forward to talking to you in a future episode really soon, where I'm going to cover 3 or 4 more tips about how nailing your mindset, if you can say that, or improving your mindset in order to sell more art online. So I look forward to seeing you there, and I hope you have a great day.